In what can be viewed as his most explicit statement on Taiwan so far, the President of the United States, Joe Biden, has now said that U.S. forces would defend the self-ruled island in the event of a Chinese invasion.
What should Chinese President Xi know about your commitment to Taiwan?
We agree with what we signed on to a long time ago, and that there's a one China policy, that Taiwan makes their own judgments about their independence. We are not moving, we're not encouraging their being independent. That's their decision.
But would U.S. forces defend the island?
Yes, if in fact there was an unprecedented attack.
So unlike Ukraine, to be clear, sir, U.S. forces, U.S. men and women, would defend Taiwan in the event of a Chinese invasion?
Yes.
Biden's statement came amid concerns that Russia's war in Ukraine could inspire Beijing to attack the island in a similar manner. Speaking at the interview, Biden, however, distanced himself from the question of whether Taiwan is or should be independent. When asked about Washington's policy on Taiwan, Biden said that the U.S. will still abide to its one China policy and that his administration particularly will not encourage Taiwan's independence. However, this decision will entirely be on Taiwanese people on what path they will ultimately follow. When asked to comment about Biden's latest comment on Taiwan, a White House spokesperson said that U.S. policy towards Taiwan had not changed. Chinese Foreign Ministry spokeswoman Mao Ning said that Biden's comments sent a seriously wrong signal to separatist forces for Taiwan independence. She added that the U.S. remarks violate the commitment that U.S. made not to support Taiwan's independence.
美方言论严重违反一个中国原则和中美3个联合公报规定，严重违背美方作出的不支持台独的重要承诺，向台独分裂势力发出严重错误信号。中方表示强烈不满和坚决反对，已向美方提出严正交涉。
Biden has also made similar statements before, sparring an outrage in Beijing. In May, Biden said a yes when asked if the United States was prepared to become involved militarily in Taiwan.
That's the commitment we made. That's the commitment we made. We are not, look, here's the situation. We agree with a one China policy. We signed on to it, and all the attendant agreements made from there. But the idea that it can be taken by force, just taken by force, is just not appropriate. It will dislocate the entire region.
Now, the president has made similar statements last year as well, where he clearly pledged to defend Taiwan against China's military aggression. Taiwan had thanked Biden for his reaffirmation of the U.S. government's rock-solid security commitment to Taiwan. The Taiwan ministry said it will strengthen its self-defense capabilities and deepen the security partnership with the United States. United States officially maintains a strategic ambiguity on the self-ruled island's independence issue. However, its Taiwan Relations Act obligates the United States to help equip Taiwan to defend itself. That's what happened earlier this month when the Biden administration announced another round of weapons sales to Taiwan worth some $1 billion. The Senate Foreign Relations Committee also approved a bill last week to boost ties with Taiwan and give it more military hardware to deter Chinese invasion. The bill, however, needs to pass through some more steps before it can be made into a law. All these developments come as ties between the United States and China continue to remain at their lowest point. Tensions with China flared in recent months after U.S. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi visited the island to signal support for its democratic government. The White House, however, sought to manage the potential fallout from the visit, which saw Beijing renew its military drills in the Taiwan Strait. And for more on the situation in Taiwan, we were earlier joined by WION New York correspondent Susan Teheranian. This is what she had to say.
This is not the first time that President Biden has made statements like this. There's been numerous occasions where he's really implied that the United States would get involved militarily. Perhaps this was really the first time that he explicitly said that men and women troops will be deployed on the ground to defend Taiwan militarily against the Chinese invasion. And one has to wonder whether or not there is a plan to change U.S. policy, the one China policy, when it comes to China and Taiwan as well, despite the fact that the White House keeps walking back these statements from the commander-in-chief, the president of the United States. And, you know, there are people who have reacted right now, analysts and panels and talking heads right now here in the United States on numerous cable channels saying that we shouldn't take the president's comments seriously. Well, that is a huge mistake. He's the leader of the free world. He's the commander-in-chief. He's the president of the United States. And he's not made this comment just once. If you remember the first time, it was brushed off as a quote-unquote gaffe. It's been numerous times in town halls, in international settings, overseas, this time in an interview, and he said it time and again.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.